Hello, welcome, my name is Axel K and today we're revisiting Handlock. Handlock is a quest deck, but the main goal is actually not to complete the quest. Your real goal is to thin out your deck until it's only 10 cards left. That's when your powerful Bloodshard, Bristlebacks and Baron Scavengers comes online. Mix this with a discounted Anetheron and a couple of discounted Flesh Giants that you can explode on the board in the mid and late game. For your mulligan, you always keep the quest the Demon Seed, then go for Tour Guide, Backfire, Goldshire Knoll, Anetheron and Flesh Giant. You can also keep cards like Touch of the Netherrealm, Drain Soul, and Soul Rend in aggressive matchups. The deck is pretty complicated since there are so many ways you can win the game. Don't get blinded by the quest. It's important to get the quest tick since it's gonna heal you. Both self-healing and self-damage will discount your Flesh Giants. And when they're low enough, you can play both at the same time and drop a Battlegrounds Battlemaster between them for some Wind Fury action. You can do this with other powerful minions such as Goldshire Knolls, Baron Scavengers, and Anetheron. Shadowblade Slinger is great for controlling the board. You can combo her with a hero power in the early game to both draw a card and clear a low minion. If your opponent removes her or you use her to trade, you can get her right back with a Raise Dead and play her again for an additional 3 damage. Remember to combo your Tamsin Roam with Touch of the Netherrealm and Drain Souls for a lot of control and burst healing. When you cast one of these spells, you will get a copy of it in your hand that costs 0 mana. And remember to try to keep your hand size as big as possible, since this will discount your Anetheron and your Knolls. And don't be afraid to go too low on HP. Your healing with Bristlebacks will make up for this when your deck hits 10 cards. And that's it for Handlock. Do self-damage, draw cards, and end the game with huge sheep minions and a Battlegrounds Battlemaster. Thank you all for watching. This is such a fun deck to play. It's really the bane of all Thief Rogues, since when they play Scabs, you're just going to play all your sheep minions again. The support has been amazing lately, and we have a lot of new people on the channel, so I would like to say welcome. And to the veterans, you know I always appreciate your support. Thank you. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Handlock is back, baby. Well, it's not like it's been good the entire expansion, but this is one of the, like, I've played some Handlock before and I don't know, I've been enjoying it a lot. Against the Hunter, I think we want to keep this tour guide just to get some pressure on board, but Hunter is all about surviving the early game. Picking up a Soul Rend would be really good. But yeah, this is like the rogue or the thief rogue killer, and I've been enjoying it a lot. It's an interesting deck because it's not too hard to perform very well with, but if you want to play it perfectly, you're gonna have to put in some extra time, more time than I've put in. It used to be one of those decks that I were actually pretty good at, but if you look at every single Handlock video, you are going to see some misplays, which is kind of funny, because I always end up playing the deck a lot after the video. And it's been one of those decks that I think people are talking a lot about it, and talking about how powerful it is, but people don't really seem to play it a lot. But I don't know, it's a lot of people's favorite. Let's just drop the Demon Seed, and we kind of hope that this guy is a rogue, which I think so, because he mulliganed everything. It just feels like something rogues usually do, because they have such a specific mulligan, while hunters have a lot of 1-drops that they want to keep. So unless you got something really bad in the beginning, I would bet that this is a rogue. But I guess we're gonna have to see. But still, like, I don't really mulligan for rogues. I just take the class at face value, and then I see. Okay, it's actually a hunter. He must have gotten a crazy hand in the beginning. We want to kill this as quick as possible. So question is, for our next turn, do we go... Like, there's a lot of things that we can do here. We really want to get to 10 cards. It's very important against the hunter. But we also kind of want to develop some tempo. Getting an early Anetheron isn't super important, but I think I really want to contest this. Like, next turn could be a Doggy Biscuit, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Neophyte. I could draw with the Tour Guide, but we're just playing to survive here. It is a really hard matchup for us, but it can definitely be done. It's funny, when I did my Legend climb, I was playing Hunter, and my last boss was a Handlock, and I was like, this is gonna be easy. But I actually lost to him. He was really good. So even though this is like very unfavored, I think it's winnable, right? Even though our opponent might be slow. Oh man, but I like it. I think you should play slow if you can. It's definitely gonna nudge up your win rate a little bit. He just goes face. This is fine. I think we... Oh, that's super good. I think we dodged that doggy biscuit. This trade is happening. I want to tap first and then I want to draw tour guide. Then I want to play tour guide. But now we can stall the game out. What I really want him to do is drop like 2 Wolpertingers or something just to have a big board and then go in to Soul Rend, because we want to burn those cards, but we don't want to burn our Bristlebacks. It's very important to have that healing against a hunter. And he's going wide. But we do have an interesting question here. Do we just hold? We tap first. Oh, that's a Bristleback. So next turn, he's probably gonna play... Next turn, he's probably gonna play like the card that draws the Rhino. It escapes my mind right now. I think getting a 4-card... getting a 4-card... like destruction here would be pretty good for us. So we just take it, and... I have my suspicions that he sits on doggy biscuits and stuff here. And burning a giant isn't that bad in this matchup. We just want to draw our 7 next cards. We could do it in like 4 turns. And now we have some things that can battle on board. Actually, this might come down on turn 6, which is a little awkward. Oh my. We need to heal. Like now. That's a heal. I mean, he's not killing me next turn. That's really good. Okay, we just clean up. We don't have any more race deads. We have to be aware of that. And next tap will actually gain 1 life, which is really good. We're at 15, we're gonna draw down to 14, tap 13. Hopefully we'll get something like a backfire. Oof. Alright. This thing needs, like, we need to get rid of this. Soul Rend. It's interesting, but I don't want to do it right now. And then we heal back up a little bit. Oh, Tamsin might come in handy with the armor. Like, it's not so much about completing the quest against the hunter. It's just about stabilizing and surviving. This will also draw us cards, which is really good. Let's just trade this. Wait, do we want to rend this? So if I rend, I go to 11. Next turn I draw a card. Then I can tap, and then I can play Bristleback and Scavenger. So I think I'm actually gonna rend this, even though it looks really weird. And that's also kind of a good discard, because we don't really care about it. A Nethron would probably be a good discard against Hunter. So we have to be aware. On turn 7, they can deal... these guys can deal like 13 damage. Okay, this is good. So, now we do it like this. Oh my god, that's so good. I think we're actually pulling off this win. We heal. We play the Scavenger. Yeah, let's play both Scavengers here. We can get that giant down when it's free. He has 2 cards. It's gonna be hard for him. No rhinos. Just a lot of burst. Problem with Dreadlich Tamsin is that it's gonna damage my own minions. But it's also just gonna wipe his board. Yeah, it's gonna wipe everything. But we don't need to go Tamsin here. But he does give us armor, which is very good. I want to start swinging face though. But the maximum amount of damage he can do in one turn on turn 8 is 10, I think. 11 with this. Let's get this Tamsin down. I want to get that armor. It's gonna damage my own minions, but we'll take it. And we don't need to be afraid that these are at low HP. And let's just drop the giant. Yeah, well played, dude. We even beat the big counter. That was pretty nice. I think that soul rend on one minion really did a lot. A warrior. Is this quest? Very good. I like quest warrior a lot. Okay, flesh giants are actually pretty good to have in the hand. I think I want to keep one. Or should I just try to go for that backfire instead? Nah, just having a flesh giant is pretty cool. I like it. Something that I really used to mulligan for before. What's so great about Quest Warlock is that, or I guess Handlock, is that it's so much value to just life tap on turn 2. It's a super good play because it gets you that quest stick and it gets you a card. So this deck has so many goals and so many paths you can take to win, and this kind of does it all. He gets the good curve. Let's tap. We have the soul rend, so we don't have to be too we don't have to be scared of anything. I'm a little scared of that. How brave are we? We can just drop the null here to stabilize a little bit. I don't want to get hit too hard. I think next turn we might see a cannoneer. Then the null would be super good because a cannoneer would be 1. It would be like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Would put us to 14. I think taking off 3 is worth it. Can we just take this? And we still contest, right? Even though I wanted to go for like a big backfire. Okay, he didn't have the cannoneer, but still. Even though I want to go for the big like backfire into soul rend to just do a lot of things that we want to do, I'm not ready to go to 14 just yet. This might be a soul rend board. Scavenger. So we need to kind of find a backup here. Let's say I backfire. It's gonna put me to 10, I think, right? Then I might have to coin something. Let's backfire. We have been questing a little slowly. So let's just get this going. Bristleback, very good. Another backfire, oh my. And I think we are just coining the Drain Soul here on the 4-3. Just take that damage off the board. We could have just contested with Cult Neophyte, but Cult Neophyte is like one of the worst cards in this matchup. It's just better against mages and rogues and all of that. How close are we to our goal? 8 cards. We can get there pretty quickly if we backfire. Okay. Here comes the cannonballs. So what I really want to draw here is a tour guide. Because I'm gonna go soul rend here. Oh wow. We could tap and just drop an Etheron, but we are too low. So we're going soul rend. And then I think we have to pass. Ah, he burned my tour guide. The reason why I wanted tour guide is because I wanted to draw with it. See. Okay, we can actually go life tap into an Etheron. Or... So the thing is, we could get to 10 cards really easily here with a backfire. Oh, that's so good, but... Do we value the draw or do we value the healing? I think we have to value the healing here. Oh, that's so good. Let's play an Etheron. And let's just go for the Drain Soul here. Get some HP. Next turn we're hitting 10 cards. And our stuff comes online, which is very good. Okay, Rukara comes down. Very dangerous. I think we can manage. We could just play Tamsin though. Like, that was definitely a play that could have happened this turn. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's draw our card. That's so good. Let's go. We could draw one more if we want to. I think I want to trade with the Anetheron here actually. But having that big Anetheron out it's so good. I think we should heal here on this. The problem is I'm not playing my giants this turn, but we can wait for next turn to do it. I mean, we could play one. I could have gone Mortal Coil, but I kind of wanted to... in hindsight, I just wanted big minions because I want his cannonballs to start hitting these. Good for us. And next turn we just go for that really big... we go for that really big swing. Like giants and scavengers, he can't do anything about it. He's really afraid of the healing from this. But we are very far ahead now. And you see, like, I don't really care too much about my quest at all. Your real quest is getting to 10 cards. That's another touch. Do we even need to tap? Let's just do it. 3 flesh giants for everyone. So Tamsin into 2 flesh giants. It's not too bad, but I think we're gonna draw too much then. Let's just develop a big board here. And then we can go Tamsin later. We have to be a little... We have to respect the... Mr. Smite here. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna draw instead of... No, we can't do it together. So let's just chill. Good for us. Now we just swing back. And we're gonna draw a lot of cards with Tamsin. Okay. I think that's a W. What can he get? Like Shiver Me Timbers? There we go. Like, Handlock is so good. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.